Hey y'all, what's up? What's good? What's poppin'? It's Wealthy Baby, and welcome back to another video. And like I said last week, this video will be mainly pertain to how y'all can save y'all edges, because I done seen so many times across the internet girls that just snatch their wigs off and they crying about why they ain't got no edges. I'm guilty of snatching my wig off when I'm tired and I don't feel like going through the process of just taking my wig off after a long day. I got a good ass video to show y'all how to properly take y'all wigs off. And yeah, just stay tuned and we're gonna get right back into it right after this intro.
I'm waiting another minute for you. I know you got me falling from the ceiling for you. Knew it from the start there was no limit to you. And I'm catching feelings, baby. I just keep me satisfied.
Hey my babies, so I told you guys that I'm going to help show you the proper way and the healthy way to take your wig off. Now with this wig, I was tired of it and I was ready for it to come off. But don't worry about that black residue around my hairline. That's just glue. It's very important to wrap your hair up at night, but I didn't do it because I didn't feel like it, and the bonnet that I have is bogus. So if I don't wrap it up, this will happen. Now the products that I use is coconut oil. Sometimes I use almond oil. Oil is really good in general. We can use black castor oil and this Supergirl oil. So what I am going to use in this video is only coconut oil and almond oil. Those are my favorite. That helps me get my wigs off. And I just pour a small amount of almond oil onto my hand to start off, and then just moisturize the oil onto the lace so it can penetrate through, and it can help lift the lace up. Like you see, the size of it was already lifting up, so it was easier for me to just get up under that lace and just massage the oil. I really like to use oil instead of alcohol, because sometimes, if you noticed, alcohol is a little bit too strong for the skin, and sometimes alcohol is not good for the hair. So oil, it makes the process of lifting the wig easier. Now, me personally, when I am taking off my wigs, I prefer to take my wigs off at night, because this process can get a little messy. You get oil all over your face. You don't want to do this process and then go out somewhere, even though it's easy to just wash your face and go. But like I said, this process is like a nighttime routine when you're taking your wig off. Also, I like to use the oil because moments like this, when I have that black residue around my hairline, it just helps lifting that glue right up. And I don't have to stress about why that damn black glue is not getting off my head. So I don't know if anybody else ever experienced something like this, but that bonnet I have is really bogus. So now we're getting into the coconut oil. And using the coconut oil, be prepared for this to be a messy process, because coconut oil, man, it'll make your face so oily. So definitely do this at nighttime. Now, what I enjoy about using this coconut oil is how thick it is. And also, if you don't know, coconut oil is really good for your hair and also the skin. So I'm not causing myself to break out or anything while doing this process. And, it's okay using almond oil, but it's not as thick as it is with this coconut oil. Now, during this process, I usually do a two-step process. First, I have to take the wig off first before taking the wig cap off, because trying to take those two off together, you're bound to tear some hair out from your edges, and that's just not cool. Now, this is going to sit for about 30 minutes. I know it looks stupid. I don't care, but we're going to let it sit for 30 minutes, and we're going to be right back. Now, we're back, and as you see, that wig is just sliding straight off, okay? I let it sit for 30 minutes, and just using that coconut oil really helped just get that wig straight off. You see, now I had to tug a little bit, but it's not hurting me. It's not hurting my edges. But look at God. Look at God. That wig came straight off, no problems, and I still got my edges. But there is a part two. I have to get that wig cap off. Now, this is a process. Now, you see me checking to see how glued down this wig cap is, because I really just want to just take it off. But I have to take my time and be patient. That wig cap was not going anywhere. As you see, that thing is glued the fuck down. But that's okay because we're going to use coconut oil again, and it's going to help lift this wig cap up and make this process even easier. And now I know I just used hella coconut oil, but that's okay because I'm ready for this process to be over with. I ain't gonna lie to you. It is a long process, but it's okay because I can be patient when it comes to saving my edges. And you girls need to learn that too. So y'all won't be bald and your edges won't be thinning out. So I'm just massaging this oil really through, definitely behind that wig cap, because I'm not trying to pull out none of my hair while doing this process. So you see that the wig cap is starting to lift already, and that's a good thing. So you guys are just going to watch me do what I do during this process, and I'm going to be right back. Okay, so we're back now. It's been 30 minutes and the wig cap is starting to lift already. And that's a good thing. And as you see, when you taking this wig cap off, it should just be an easy process. You shouldn't be pulling it or yanking it off because you might pull your hairs out. And y'all don't be laughing at me or trying to make jokes at me in the goddamn comments because y'all see my braids. I am not a professional. I do what I gotta do to make it work. So, anywho. Now you'll see that the wig cap is stuck to my edges. I'm not perfect. This can happen and it will happen. But all I will do is just go back in with some coconut oil and massage it on my hairs and my wig cap. And I'm going to continue to do this and you guys can watch me and I'll be right back. And now we're back again, and as you see, that wig cap is coming straight off. Look, and I still got my edges intact, okay? But now we have to clean the glue off around the hairline. And what I will be using is alcohol. Even though alcohol is not the best choice, but you can use witch hazel or soap and water. But right now, I'm going to use this. Now, I'm just using alcohol for this video. I don't use alcohol behind the scenes. I just use soap and water because alcohol is kind of rough on the skin. But I went ahead and got a towel because that paper towel girl wasn't doing shit for me. It was getting the glue off, but it wasn't getting off how I want it to come off. But I'm glad that I did use the coconut oil and almond oil during this process because it helps get the glue off quickly. Now, I don't know if you ever have experience trying to take the glue off and you didn't have glue removal and you probably never even thought about using oil, and the process of taking the glue off was a hassle. It was a fucking headache and stressful. So I'm glad I discovered using oil because it's definitely easier with lifting the wig up and the wig cap off and also taking the glue off the skin. Y'all should definitely try out this method and tell me in the comments what you think, because using this method is just oil. It has so many beneficial things to it, and I'm just glad that I discovered it and I could pass it on to many people who may have a problem with removing their wigs. And also, y'all can grow y'all hair back. Did you not know that with coconut oil? So yeah, do y'all see that? Edge is still intact, okay? Still got my edges. Well, now I'm all good and still got my motherfucking edges. Y'all should try it and let me know what y'all think. Okay? Okay, hey girlies. So we're back and y'all just watched that video. So what did you think? Now, I know it took some time consuming and the process wasn't a lot, but it kind of is a lot. But I personally like to use coconut oil and almond oil in general to take my wigs off because it saves my edges. Alcohol sometimes irritates the skin, which causes thinning with the edges. If you have another method of how you take your wigs off, leave that in the comment down below. Also, you already know, get this motherfucker a thumbs up. hit that notification bell so you can be notified every Friday when I upload. And lastly, if you're not subscribed, then what are you doing? You already missing out on some good ass content. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this video really helped out some people to save their edges, really, to be honest. Stay tuned for some more content, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.